What's up YouTube? Silver Dragons here, and in this video we're going to look at all of the price action in precious metals. It has been a crazy day so far. Silver is just actually hitting $27 an ounce as I'm filming, literally just in the last few seconds. So it's been insane. Gold is very close to an all-time high. We're going to talk about, what precious metals have done so far, but also where they could go from here. So stay tuned. Lots of information about gold, silver, all that kind of stuff. And we will talk about inflation as well, because I think that will play a big role. So gold right now is sitting at $2,067 for 1 ounce. And the all-time high for gold, according to this chart, is $2,069. This was back on Thursday, August 6th, 2020. So we're, $2 away from that? I think that intraday, it did go up to $2,075. So we would need to go up, $10 to hit an all-time high. Will that happen today? It is quite possible. I guess we'll just have to see how everything pans out. We'll see how it all goes. It's going to be a crazy day. Gold just popped up to $2,068, so now we're only $1 away. Are we going to hit it during this video? I'm not sure, but let's take a look at silver. Silver now, $27 an ounce, and again, I do expect there to be volatility, so by the time you watch this video, the price could change dramatically. It could go up another $1, it could go down 50 cents, we could see a pullback for sure. So anyway, at the moment, it is doing very well. This is the 1 month, and here's the 3-month chart for silver. So actually, it was down, the $22 range. Now we're up to 27 bucks. So we're up $5 over the last few months. So I guess this year silver has been doing very, very well. Let's take a look at platinum. Platinum is also up today. It's over 1,100 bucks, and so I guess it's nearing $1,200 an ounce. Real quick, let's take a look at palladium. Currently, it is up $47, but there's been extreme volatility today with palladium. We did hit an all-time high, which is pretty crazy, but it's been moving around quite a bit. We actually will talk about that in a second. Let's look at the gold-silver ratio. It is currently down about 1%. So yeah, GSR is falling, which means that silver is going up in price faster than gold. And this is no surprise. Silver is more volatile than gold, and pretty much when we see these rallies, you can expect it to move faster almost every time. So silver, yeah, it's climbing, and we're seeing the GSR drop. So this just means that gold is becoming a slightly better buy compared to silver. Now, real quick, I do want to overlay crude oil here just to show you guys. Crude oil has been absolutely taken off. So this has it at $122 a barrel. I think it's actually higher than that at the moment, but it's probably going to go much higher. So it'll be interesting to see how all of that pans out. And then if we overlay like the Dow Jones, you can see it's been doing bad compared to gold and compared to oil as well. So let's take a look at this article here over at Kitco News. This is by Jonathan Da Silva. And I gotta say, with a name like Da Silva, you definitely should be writing about precious metals. But he says gold close to all-time highs, and he's absolutely right. There's a few charts in here, and we'll take a look at these. So the article starts off by saying, with prices over 2,000, gold has a path back to its all-time spot high of $2,075. So they're saying that is the all-time high for gold. We're very close. Traders are prone to taking profit when the price of an asset approaches all-time highs. A pullback in gold becomes increasingly likely as prices move towards 2,075. Then they're showing, we got up to, I guess this chart is a little bit old because we went down and we bounced back up. So, we'll see where it goes from here. It continues on. Should gold blast through the level, we would expect that to be the new support. Silver found its own support around $25.50 yesterday intraday, which springboarded the metal toward another higher high of $26.30 overnight. It will be interesting to see if silver can hold relative strength against gold should the yellow metal pull back. Platinum continues to trade in a consolidation pattern, but from a higher base. And this is a chart on silver. So yeah, silver actually, also had this little pullback, but then it is launched up yet again. So this is interesting. They're saying that should gold blast through the levels, so should we get an all-time high for gold, we would expect that to be the new support. If the new support for gold becomes 2,075 or 2,100 or whatever, that would be crazy, because we could really see the price explode from there, and who knows how high it could go. I mean, we could just be in the start of this now, and it seems like we might be. Down here, he says, palladium, which continues to experience volatility akin to what crypto traders might be familiar with, trades back under 3,000 as of this writing. The price action in palladium could serve as an example of the aforementioned profit-taking preponderance traders have when all-time highs are in play. So yeah, lots of volatility in palladium today, but it did go quite high. We'll see if it gets back up there. Okay, now we're going to pop over to this article. It says no inflation relief in sight for U.S. as impact of Ukraine war intensifies. So they start off by saying Russia's invasion of Ukraine has dashed any hope U.S. consumers might have had for relief from skyrocketing inflation, with gasoline prices in the last week surging by the most in nearly 17 years, and costs of other goods like food ready to march higher as well. Here's the thing. When gas prices are surging, this will have an effect on everything else. It's that trickle effect, right? If the truckers have to pay more to bring the food to the grocery store, then the price of food goes up. And same for everything else, toilet paper, etc. So yeah, I mean, inflation is not going to get better here in the next few months. They say even before the invasion, the U.S. inflation report for February was set to show prices rising at their fastest pace in 40 years. The data, due to be released on Thursday, will likely show only a preliminary impact from the swelling in U.S. oil prices, which briefly climbed above $130 a barrel on Monday, but the spike is expected to drive overall inflation higher in coming months. Down here, they talk about gas prices. So gasoline prices increased nearly 6% in February, which would add around 0.2 percentage point to the headline number last month, but the bigger effects are still to come. The average U.S. price for regular unleaded gasoline on Monday was just over $4 a gallon, according to the Automobile Club AAA. Only about 5 cents shy of the record high. The increase over the last week of about 45 cents a gallon was the largest since 2005, it said. Wow, that is crazy. And, it seems like it's just getting started. We could see $7 or $8 gas in the coming months. I would not be that surprised. Down here, they say Russia is the world's biggest exporter of oil and gas, and a mooted ban on oil imports from that country pushed the price of Brent crude briefly above $139 a barrel on Monday. By Oxford Economics estimates, the surge in oil prices would add around 0.6 percentage point to the March inflation reading, but that could be easily outstripped in the coming months. Powell said last week that the Fed estimates, as a rule of thumb, that every $10 increase in the price of oil adds 0.2 percentage point to inflation and subtracts 0.1 percentage point from economic growth. Okay, so literally as I'm filming this video, we're seeing some volatility. Gold is now actually at $2,032 an ounce, so it's down around $30 or so from the high it hit a little bit earlier. 30 or 40 bucks down. Silver is at 26.38, so also backing down from the high. We kind of did expect a pullback, and I'm not exactly sure why this one is happening at the moment. I do expect we'll see more volatility though. Like I said at the start of the video, this is going to be a crazy day, and yeah, it's turning out to be a crazy day. But Biden had a speech like half an hour ago, and he said that he is banning Russian oil. So he also warned that this would increase gas prices, and we kind of already knew that, but now it has been solidified. But I think if we go over to Kitco, They say the breaking news is gold backs down from record high on profit taking, and on reports, Ukraine says it no longer seeks becoming a member of NATO. U.S. stocks rally on the news. This is interesting. We'll see if this has any lasting effect on the price of precious metals. But bottom line is that long term, we are going to see more inflation. It's going to get worse. And in my opinion, this is going to be one of the biggest things that pushes precious metals prices up higher from where they are right now. So anyway, I'm still waiting for a bigger pullback than this to actually purchase some more gold, purchase some more silver. They're still up considerably on the day. So if they come down more, then perhaps I'll make a purchase. But ideally, I like to see red when I look at precious metals before I think about picking more up. But either way, I mean, there's definitely worse places you could be putting your money right now. So if you are buying silver and gold, at least you are getting that safe haven. You're finally getting some more of your fiat currency out of the system and into a safe place. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Who knows where prices will go as the day finishes out, but I'll definitely be watching. If you have any questions, feel free to put those down below in the comment section. And I do want to say a massive thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you all in the next one. Silver Dragons out.